Sure. Okay, yeah, I think we're fucking PG. Yeah. Wait, talk.
Yep.
Just want to make sure audio levels are good. Bringing my mic right up on me.
Yeah. I'm edible.
That's a good way to kick it off. That's fucking goated way to kick it off.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we are live. Ready for the shit?
We are live and
Mm.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The worst part about this week so far is the fact that not only is it not Friday,
It's
it's not
Wednesday.
even fucking Thursday, dude. You
That's
ever
a
notice how
bad week.
long it takes for shit to go by?
And then when shit has gone by, then it's back again.
Yep.
It's back
Then you
right
go,
away.
damn, time flies. That shit pisses me off.
You're saying that
It's
shit. You
slow as
work
fuck.
3 days a week, brother. You got soft hands.
4.
4 days a week. 3-day weekends. The
days a week.
things I do with a 3-day weekend. Be on top of the world.
See the things you do a 3-day weekend and then you don't do them.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Trust me, baby. Trust me.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. Ooh.
Yep.
Alrighty. I know I came into this with a lot of prep work, but I'm gonna tell my little pressing story.
Let's hear it.
I ordered something from Costco. A delicate item. An item of high value, but low regard.
Low regard, huh?
Low regard. It's of high value and low regard because I'm a man of safety. And I like being safe. So I ordered a 40-pack of condoms from Costco online.
Mm-hmm. Getting up to it.
I'm not getting up to no good because I'm getting up to good. Because I'm being a good
That is
boy.
good.
I'm a good
That
boy.
is getting up to some good.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. I'm safe. I'm a safe good boy. But
That you are. You have an OSHA approved sex.
I ordered that through Costco, and when you order through Costco, you have to add the address, of course. And we just moved.
We did.
And I'm not quite used to this address yet. I'm not quite used to inputting this address into
Get zip
a
codes a little mixed up
field.
every now and again.
I get the actual numbers on the house mixed up.
The 4 numbers.
There's 4 numbers. I got one of them wrong. And that spells bad news. So in the since I ordered that I think I ordered that last Friday, something like that. And it arrives this Thursday, hence Wednesday. So since I ordered it to the wrong address, I was like, oh, it's probably an address on our street at least. I just put the wrong number. I got the right street and everything. Right street, right city, whatever the fucking 5-digit. I have no idea what that word is right now. Postal address code or whatever.
Zip code.
Zip code. That's the one. And so I was like, I fucking put it into maps. I put in the address that I put instead of our address. And then this just happened while you were in the shower, man. I went out to the street and I fucking looked left and right up the street. And I'm like, all right, time to go on my perilous journey. Time to go on my pilgrimage. Yeah, I had to go on pilgrimage to go beg for my rubbers back. I had to go I had to go request my valued items back. And I put in the address. It points me where to go, and I start walking towards it. I get to the house that it's pointing me to. Look at the number on the house. Completely different number on the house. Completely different number on the house. I don't know where the house that I sent that thing is to.
Oh.
Yep. And in that mission, you know the scallywags in our like to play in our yard. We have a bunch of young boys that like to ride their bicycles through our front yard now. And we don't mind it because they're just kids having fun, and we're not gonna say nothing about that. But Uh, they come up to me, they surround me, bicycle gang style. 3 of them surround me. They
Dude, you're
go,
getting circled?
I got circled, and they're like, "What's up?
Damn.
Are you looking for something?" I'm like, "Uh, yeah. Do you know where this address is?" And they're like, "Uh, no, but we can go look." And I had 3 goons going up and down the street looking for the
Dude,
address,
that's awesome.
looking for the
No,
address.
those kids are sick, dude.
Those
They're
kids
awesome.
that we have cool ass kids in our front yard.
Mhm.
I'm never gonna be shaking my fist at them going, "You damn kids." Nah,
No,
they
I'm
rule.
actually happy that they play like in the yard and shit.
Yep. They're
That's
riding their
awesome.
bikes and shit, dude. They're having fun. It's a good time. And god damn. So then I have them searching up and down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go up to this house that Google is telling me that this house is, even though the address is different on the physical thing. So I walk
Mhm.
up, I ring the doorbell, I start hearing dogs barking. Nothing. No lights, no nothing. Nobody comes to the door. I stand out there for like 5 to 7 minutes. No response. and then and then
Ooh.
one of my goons comes up and goes, do you have like the Amazon? You can like usually look and see where it's gonna get shipped. You can see the map of where it's gonna get delivered to." And I was like, "No, it's
Mhm.
I order it from Costco. It's a little bit different. They don't do that." He goes, "What'd you order?" This is like an 11-year-old kid. This is like an 11-year-old kid. He goes, "What'd you order?" I go, um, some medicine,
Toys.
some medicine. Some medicinal equipment, medicinal herbal spices and
Mm,
stuff. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell this kid.
Chaotic.
Yeah. and, then, and then when they didn't come and answer the door, I gave up on my mission, dude. I'm just gonna hope and pray. I'm either gonna have to report it missing and then wait another week for my items, for my valued items to get here, or or I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. But I don't know if I'm gonna be getting my valuable rubbers.
Okay,
Dude, and
so let me get this straight. You put in the 4 address.
yep.
Everything else was right,
Uh huh.
but the last number was wrong.
Last number was off by a few. Yeah.
And do you know the number?
I know the number that I put in because I can
Did
see
you
the
put
number
that
I
into
put in.
maps?
I did, and it sent me to that house that has the wrong number on the house.
Well, then it's probably still going to that house.
Yeah. Hope so. Hopefully, I might have to fucking porch snatch it tomorrow. I might have to. I might. There's
Ooh, Porch
no
Pirate?
no camera on that house. I might be able to get away with it.
I would still knock and be like, "Hey, it's my name. Here's my ID.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing. I
I'm
just
not
wanted to get this
stealing. I
across."
got my hands up. I'm on Justin TV. I'm not starting myself.
You're on Blog TV.
I'm on Blog TV. Yeah. God
Man,
damn.
dude.
But having the goons, dude, I gave up on my mission. I started heading in. I hear them like knocking on other doors. They're like talking to their parents. They're like, "Where's this address? You know where this address is?" And I was like, "Thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate it." And dude, I had my girlfriend on the phone in my earbud the whole time because I was like, "You should listen to this. This is gonna be a funny
Mhm.
interaction." And she heard the goons. She heard me get my goon squad up, and I was like, "These are good kids, man. We got good kids hanging around this neighborhood. Thank God."
Yeah, man.
That's
Dude, I
some
came
good
home
shit.
today, like, when we pulled up when we moved, he was like, "Oh, I like your motorcycle.
Yep.
Awesome." Love to
Mm-hmm.
hear it.
Nice
I
kids.
come home today, they recognize the van, obviously,
Yep.
and the little one, the
Yeah.
little
The
dude,
littlest.
he's sitting there on the edge of the street going waving at me, and I was like, "That's awesome. That kid's sick."
That's heartwarming right there.
Yep,
That's
that was
awesome,
awesome.
man. I was like,
Yeah.
I hope someday these kids receive the help that they're giving me right now because it's bringing me joy. It's bringing me quite the
Yes.
jubilee. My girlfriend's in my ear going, "If they use them."
Yeah, that's the other side of the
I
coin.
was like, they better be good boys because we got a bad boy. I know a bad boy when I see him. These kids better be good kids, or else there'll be some
Oh,
badass
yeah.
kids hanging around. There's some
Yeah, you know,
badass
bad boy.
teenagers. These teenagers are gonna suck. We gotta get out of
Badass
here.
kids.
Yeah.
Jesus
We gotta get out
Christ.
of here before these kids turn sour, like sour
Dude,
grapes,
what if we're
dude.
here to, like, watch them grow up?
If we watch these
That'd
kids,
be
like,
crazy.
if we watch one of these kids graduate and move out, fucking GG.
Dude, that's, like, next year.
No. That
Nah.
kid's like fucking 13.
Yeah, he's Yeah,
That
he's
kid's
pretty
got
young.
he's got some years, but we'll probably see a late high school. We might see him drive.
Damn.
That
That's gonna be pretty cool.
because it wasn't the BN. The BN was not out there. That actually sounds way worse than if I just said black nerd.
It sounds way
one
worse.
of the neighbor kids is a black nerd. That's how we know we live in a good neighborhood. I thought calling him a BN would be a little undercover, but that sounds way worse. My bad. He was not one of the supporting
He's
cast.
Miles Morales.
He is Miles Morales. He's gonna be a sick ass Spider-Man. That's his
He
Halloween
is.
costume. If he's a
He
true nerd,
is.
he's gonna be dressed up for Halloween still. He's gonna be trick or
Damn.
treating.
That'd be sick.
we catch Miles
I'm
Morales
gonna be
trick or
trick or
treating,
treating, dude.
I
I'm
might
fucking
I
doing
might
that.
I might hit the neighbor's house if I'm drunk.
Yeah, dude. Drunkenly hit the neighbor's house for trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Smell my
Damn,
feet. Give
dude.
me something sweet to
Hammered
eat.
at like 2 in the morning. Y'all got candy left.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Dude,
Oh my
what if
god.
we got hordes of kids coming up and down the streets?
That'd be sick.
We
That would
got
actually rule.
we got a Costco trip coming up this week. We might have to keep our eyes
Might have to
peeled.
load up.
Yeah,
Might have
I
to.
think we get one. We might get 2 bags, one for the adults at the party too, if they got a good price. If it's $20 for a bag, them kids might be fucked.
Yeah, they
Kids
might
be out of a bag of
They might
candy.
be.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be a tough situation getting them something when we're on limited supply.
Yeah,
Let's get down
but
to
I
the meat and
mean, it's
potatoes.
the meat and potatoes.
Let's get down to the meat and potatoes of why I brought you here today.
Why you've assembled this
Why this
council?
episode is titled El Dorado. Because I picked up a book. I was feeling it. I was walking around Barnes and Noble, and instead of looking at the hentai section, I was like, let's get a little bit studious. Let's read a book for once, because I was thinking about some pod talk. Some pod talk is always well appreciated because we are always running out.
Very much appreciated.
We almost basically never have anything to talk about. So
Yeah,
I figured this
nothing happens in our lives.
Yeah, so I picked myself up a book, a history of the American West, Dreams of El Dorado. Now, ain't that's fucking nice.
That's
I'm
actually
hoping
a pretty sweet title.
that is a sweet title. What I'm looking for in this, I'm looking for some juicy snooze on some on the gold panners. I'm looking for the craziest shit out of the gold panners.
That'd be pretty sweet. Some prospecting.
Yep, but took a few notes. I got some funny shit to tell you about because I didn't even make it fucking 10 pages into this before I was like dying laughing thinking about what this shit was telling me about. It's telling me ridiculous things. But let's get started. So, the prologue. This is the prologue. Prologue of this book is basically just trying to tell me about sort of an anecdotal reference using Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
His experience in the American West, and like he fell in love with it. He loved it. He was out here for a while during the Wild West. This is a little anecdotal,
Wicked
sort
Wild?
of Wicked Wild West. This is sort of wetting my whistle to getting a feeling for what this book is going to be about. And if this is what this book is all about, I'm gonna be crying laughing. I'm gonna piss my pants laughing at all this shit. Cause all right. Okay, so essentially, Theodore Roosevelt, he was a politician, right? He didn't really want to be a politician, but he kind of just like kept falling into success. Like he would show up somewhere and be like, "This sucks," and then reform it. And
Pretty sick, actually.
and I learned most of this shit I learned from fucking Shane Gillis talking to Louis C.K. about him. But he rolls into New York. He sees that the police are fucking lazy. He rolls in, goes, "Y'all are fucking lazy," becomes the chief of police, reforms the entire police force of New York.
Damn.
Everyone hates his ass. They're like, "This guy's a fucking narc. He's ruining this shit. He's shaping us up. This is bullshit." They hated his ass. But he did such a good he was so undeniable, they made him mayor. Everyone hated him, and he was so undeniable they made him mayor. And then he was mayor for a bit. This isn't in the book. This is just shit. This is just knowledge I know. And then he was mayor for a bit. and he kept on his same bullshit. He reformed the whole thing. Everyone hated his guts because he was a goody two shoes a little bit. He was making
Yeah,
sure
he's
everybody
shaping
was,
up around town.
yeah, shape up or ship out. But if I remember correctly, after his tenure as a mayor of New York, he got like ran out of town. They were fucking sick of his
Whoa.
ass. Yeah, they were sick of him, so they fucking ran him out of town, and he hopped on a train, one of the first trains out to the west, and he hops on a train. He heads out. He gets into the Dakotas. He ends up in the Dakotas,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he's
Yep.
heard all these stories about the American West, and he kind of just got fucking thrown to it. It was like the middle of winter. It's like snowing. He's in the middle of a 5-building town with 5 buildings in it, and he misses. He goes up to every building, knocks on the doors, gets told this isn't the right place. You're not at the inn yet. He gets all the way down. He goes to the end of the fucking street, like fucking with some distance between the rest of the town, and he finds the inn. You know where like everyone's gonna be all the
Mm-hmm.
all the bros,
Gosh.
all the bros are gonna be
Yeah.
chilling. He knocks on the door. It's the middle of the night. The innkeeper's just mad. He's just pissed. He's like, "You fucking woke me up, dude. I'm trying to sleep.
Dude,
You know we sleep
I'm
here. This
tired.
place is not 24/7." But he's like, "All right, fuck it. Get in here. Go to bed." And Teddy Roosevelt, he's kind of like he's a burly guy. He's short-sighted. He's got fucking big ass glasses, buck teeth, and he's like a big guy. He walks in there. He gets into this inn.
Whoa.
He's in this inn, and it's cold as fuck. And he walks in there. It's jam packed. There's like one open bed. He lays down in this one bed, and he's surrounded by bros just snoring their fucking
Hell
heads
yeah.
off. Yeah, and it's
That's
like
sick.
loud. It's fucking loud. And he's laying there. He's laying there in the middle of the night. He just came from New York, like civilized society, and now he's in cowboy times. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
had like cars. They had like early cars and cowboys. This is the late 1800s. They're starting. It's getting mechanical.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can
And
see that.
so
I did play Red Dead Redemption 2.
yeah, he's laying there in this inn in the middle of a snowstorm with like 50 dude, probably more like 10 dudes sitting there with him. They're snorting. He's
Yeah.
like, "This fucking rules, dude. This fucking rules." He's a
He was about
psychopath.
it? He
He
was
was
like,
about
"That's the
it.
cool part?"
Day one. He's just
Damn.
he's like, "This fucking rules. I love this shit. I'm fucking in it." Oh
He
man.
might just fuck with camping.
And he
He
steps
might
out.
just, like, really fuck with camping.
Yeah. He steps outside, like I think he's there for a little bit. He steps outside the next morning, and he's just in like a desert. It's just like it's flat as far as the eye can see. There's little bushes and shit, and like one tree a mile away that he can see. He looks out there. He's like, "Now this is the shit." Who walks into a desert? He was a psychopath. I think he was for real insane because he looks out into like desolate wasteland, and he's like, "Yup, this is where I gotta be. This is the shit. I'm gonna stay
That's
here."
insane. It's
Yep.
classic fucking Wild West town.
Classic, like
Damn.
steps into a saloon and the floorboard
Yeah.
creaks, and
Yeah.
everyone looks and goes,
All
"You ain't
poker
from
game
around
stops.
here." Yeah,
Yep.
the fucking the piano guy
Yep,
stops.
Piano cuts.
Yep. But
Damn.
so the next day, he gets himself a tour guide to like show him around the Wild West
I got
to just
two
like
guys. What the
show him.
fuck?
Yeah, I just like I mean back then it's
A
like
guide.
if you
Yeah.
know like where the next town is, you can probably make bank back then. If you can like make sure they won't die getting to the next town like 10 miles, you're probably papered. If you can get
Like early map quest.
yeah,
God damn.
if you can help somebody Google Maps their way over to the next town without getting eaten by coyotes, you're making money. You're making good money. So he gets one of these dudes, and he doesn't even like get a tour, like taken to the next town. He's just like, "Show me around, show me the cool shit." So the bro just takes him out into the wilderness. They're kind of just hanging out. They're like going up into like canyons and stuff. They're checking out the scenery. And his tour guide, he has like shitty vision, and his tour guide goes, "Dude, there's a fucking buffalo over there. There's a buffalo over there. This shit's fucking awesome." And Teddy, dude, you know what his first reaction is? Let's fucking kill it. Let's fucking kill it. We gotta hunt this thing.
Kill it?
His guide goes, "Look, there's a buffalo over there." He's like, "I gotta
He's
get
in
me.
awe
I
of
gotta
the
get that
buffalo's
thing.
majesty. He's
Yep.
like, poach that motherfucker.
We have to get that. There's no poaching. There ain't no fucking laws." He sees a buffalo. He's like, oh, I'm getting meat. I'm getting some fucking meat, baby. I'm about to eat.
Damn,
I'm
dude.
about to eat hella good. So
Damn.
he's him and his tour guide. They flip it all around. They're like, all right, we're hunting this bison or buffalo or whatever, and they hunt it down. Eventually, Teddy gets a good shot off. I think it's like one of his first shots ever, like real hunting, because he was a New Yorker boy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a book smart guy, not a wild guy. And
Say, boy.
he was like he has like half a lung, and he's like
I
fucked
did hear
up.
about that. I
He's
did
yeah,
know
he's
that
got like
actually.
1.5 lungs. He's pretty fucked up. Like he was a bedridden kid, and then he just
Mm-hmm.
like became tough as hell so he could live. He was supposed to die at like 10, and then he fucking
That
just
rules.
he just tanked it.
That's what's up.
But that's also like if you got a cold, they gave you like 3 days to left to live back then.
They gave you like fucking whiskey and told you to be on your
Yeah.
way.
So I think that was a bit of crack science. I think that was a bit of a whack doctor. But
Mm-hmm.
he hunts this buffalo. He gets a shot off, and then it runs off, and he's like, "Fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad. We're not getting another shot on that guy." But they track it. They keep tracking it. They track it down for another day, a whole another day, and they find the corpse.
A whole
Yeah,
day?
a whole nother day. That thing eluded them for a whole day before they found the corpse.
Dude, an hour I would have been like, fuck
I'm
this,
like,
dude. I'm gonna go find a fucking rabbit.
it's gone, dude. We're not finding it. It's fucked.
Holy
We're not finding a thing. A
shit.
whole day later. Well, I mean, it's a buffalo. It's like 2,000 pounds of straight meat. But he finds it. They find it, and they start tearing it up. And he's like, "Damn, damn, dude, these things used to be," because he like knew the history of how like the planes used to be just roaming with these things. And
Mm,
he goes, "Fuck, this thing was hard as fuck to find and to get. These things are going extinct."
yeah.
You know his first thought after he goes, "Damn, these things are about to go extinct." He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna make hella fucking money." So he immediately he's like, "I'm gonna be a cattle rancher." Number one, first thing he does, if the buffalo are going extinct, I'm bringing cattle. I'm getting a cattle ranch. And he's like,
I mean,
yeah, that fucking
yeah.
rules. So he makes this, he fucking, dude, and he finds like two kids, two like young dudes. He gives them 14 grand in 1800s money. He gives them 14
Oh, I
grand.
was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, he's
Get,
loaded.
he gives them 14 grand, goes back to New York. He's like, "You boys send me a letter when you find me a ranch to buy." And he was like, and he describes it, he's like, "I knew I could trust these wild rangers more than I could trust a New Yorker with my money." He's saying he could trust cowboys. There's also bandits. There's hella bandits and like
Yeah,
Indians.
dude.
And he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna just give these guys like a fat stack. I need them to go buy me a ranch."
Damn. So even like $1.50 basically?
No, 14 grand. 14 grand back then is like 100 G's. You're thinking of it backwards. Their
What?
money, less less money is their money's worth more then than it is now.
Yeah, he gave them like in our fucking in our inflation, like our economic cost
Yeah.
back then, he gave them like $1.50 and that was about 100. I'm just fucking joking.
No, you're thinking of it backwards. He gave them like if he gave up that money, he probably handed them like 100 G's in our money. In our money.
But you said he gave him 1,400 in our money.
14 no. Oh no, he gave them 14 G's in that time.
Oh, okay, okay. So I did have it right the first
You had
time.
it right. I just
I
misspoke,
was
I
like,
suppose.
14 grand. What the fuck was the
14.
turnover rate on those
Yeah.
houses?
Yeah. So he gets this ranch and he shows up, he gets this ranch, he sinks everything into it. He sinks fucking everything into it. And like the cowboy, his neighbors are all like cowboys, they got their own ranches, and they're like making fun of him, dude. Because he's showing up, he's showing up talking like a city boy, and they're calling him a city slicker. They're poking fun.
That's
They're like,
pretty awesome.
they see him being a city slicker trying to be a cowboy, and they're making fun of him. But he
Hell
just
yeah.
he buckles down. His wife dies. His wife dies, and he goes, "Fuck it, dude." He sinks every dollar of his inheritance. Every dollar he owns, he sinks into this place. He's like, "It's done. I'm gonna be a cowboy. My wife's dead. I need to be a rancher. That's the only next step. That's the only next valid
I mean,
step
that
you could
doesn't really
take.
change for nowadays either. If
No.
you get a divorce, you're just like, fuck
So
it, I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
be a cowboy
I'm
now.
living off the land. It's over. I'm gonna go. I'm working the trades. I got a
Uh,
divorce. She took the fucking kids. She took the kids. I'm building the house. God damn it.
God damn it.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. But that, yeah. But his cowboy neighbors like calling him Four Eyes because he's got glasses, and and like he's
They're
talking
fucking
dumb.
bullying.
They're bullying him. They're making fun of him. But dude, he rises to the occasion. He comes up big, and he's like a pro.
Damn.
Couple years, I think it's like 4 years later, he's a pro. He's fucking
Don't
doing
sleep
it.
on the nerd type beat.
Don't sleep on the nerd. Nerd's gonna show up. Don't sleep on Miles Morales. He's gonna fucking show up and show out, and
Damn.
it's gonna be hard. But so he's there. He's there for a couple of years. I think it was like 5 or 6 years. And in those 5 or 6 years, he had like chill winters. Chill winters. It was
Hmm.
like he was walking through it. The snow was like not that bad. The cattle did not starve. There was good rain in the summer. But 1886 comes around, dude, and he gets shown what for. It's fucked up what they did to him in 1886. So like
Why does that year sound so familiar?
that's like end of the Civil War.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a
I think that's like
notable
right.
year.
I think 1886 is right around end of Civil War. So like he's just chilling cowboy style while the Civil War is happening. He's just like fucking
That rules.
he's just having a good time. Um but 1886 there's a drought. And he's not thinking too much about it. Because he's like, you know what? If it's a little dry, the cattle are getting a little bit skinny. They'll fatten up when it rains. During the winter. Winter usually it rains, a little bit of light
Hmm.
snow. They'll fatten back up. It'll be all right. Winter comes, dude. Winter comes. They get snowed in. They get a
Like a
blizzard.
blizzard.
They get a blizzard. It's so bad they don't leave their houses for months. Teddy ain't leaving his house.
Whoa.
His bros aren't leaving their house. The blizzard it's whiteout. It's like probably houses covered style.
Damn.
They get fucked up. He had it chill for the first couple of years. He didn't even know this was possible. He's sitting in there. He's like, "What the fuck is going on here? This shit is not supposed to be happening. I just nailed it.
Hmm.
I just got hella good at being a rancher. I just
Damn,
fucking
dude.
nailed it." But so he's snowed in for a couple of months, and he's like, "Damn, I hope my cows are cool. I don't got a barn or nothing. There's no barns, no stables, no nothing. They
They
are
gotta be done.
they are roaming. They are just and they describe it. The author of this, he's like, yeah, they were going into the riverbeds that are dried up, and they're going into these like places where they can get a break from the wind.
Mm.
He goes, little did they know that's where the snowdrift was gonna pile onto them, and those cows were buried in snow. They were fucked up. I don't know. I don't think a single one survived.
Holy shit,
But
man.
March. It was March before this snow starts to melt. The snow starts to melt, and these dudes are like, they're like, all right. They all come out of their houses. They dig their way out of their houses, and they're like, they look at each other like, dude, let's go fucking
That
find.
was insane.
We have to go find these cows. That's our whole shit. We're cowboys. Our cows are
Yep.
gone. We have to go find them. They're like, hopefully there's like a couple still alive. We can recover from this. We got this.
Hmm.
Somebody has to have made it, right? And you know how I said the cows they wandered into like riverbanks and stuff to get a
Yeah.
break from
Yeah.
the wind. So once the snow starts melting, the river starts acting up
Oh,
again. Dude, he didn't go into too much detail. I can only imagine what it was. It was rotting cow corpses flooding the rivers. And it was like black. It was black sludge coming out
ew,
of cows
dude.
going down the river. You couldn't even drink out of the river probably for months from that.
Oh,
It's fucking wild. Those cows they wandered in, they walked into the riverbanks,
oh my
died,
god.
froze to death, got turned into popsicles, Then it starts to melt, and then they just turn into sludge.
Holy
Dude,
shit, man.
Roosevelt was ruined. It was fucking ruined.
Yeah, it was it for
It
him.
was over. Dude, it was so over. He gets up, he goes, I'm I'm going back to New York. It's over. He gives up. He gets up. He gets up after that winter.
Give up.
He goes, I'm going home. Fuck this bullshit. I'm going home, dude.
Damn.
He fully gave up. He's just gone, dude. He went back and then he went and became president, dude. He fucking chilled. He
Wow.
chilled for like 5 or 6 years, got wiped out, and then went home. Like
Was
fuck
this
it.
Rough Rider? Was this the Rough Rider one?
This is the guy who invented the national park system, shit like that. He's like
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt
So
because
the
he's a
Rough
teddy
Rider.
bear.
The Rough
Yeah, a
Rider.
Rough Rider.
Damn, dude, he kind of seems like a fraud.
Now he's kind of the goat. He showed up a nerd, impressed the bros. He was like he was the nerdy girl taking off the glasses and putting her hair down. That's the librarian, dude. He showed up, everyone doubted him, and then he showed out.
I mean,
He was
good
the
for him, but
he was the nerdy girl turning into the homecoming queen, dude.
god damn it, man.
Dude, that fucking rules.
So
And
that's is that okay? There is more. I was like,
he
book
gives
sounds
up.
over.
He gives up. This is page like, dude, for real. This is page 10. This is page 10.
How
I'm
sick
getting
was this dude's life? Like,
this dude's
it
life fucking
can't be
ruled.
that much.
Dude, this book is not even about Teddy Roosevelt. This is just, and then the
Oh, the
author,
West.
yeah,
Okay.
the author goes, Roosevelt's dream in the West didn't fucking survive, but that's just how the West was, dude. And he starts talking about how like how Indians were just kind of getting fucked up by themselves and each other. I'm not that.
God damn it, man.
This is like the very next part in it, right after Roosevelt's story. But he's just like, dude, the Indians got fucked up. They got fucked up bad.
Say, dude, casinos are not enough. This shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, no, they're talking about how like they would just show up. Okay, okay. So there were different like classes of Indians. There's the Indians that were on rivers. They got to build cities. The Indians that were on rivers got to build cities. And they were like they were chilling. They had crops and shit. And they actually had it pretty nice. But if you were like if you were a plains Indian and you were just hunter gatherer style, you were fucking scared, dude. You were fucking terrified.
Yeah,
Any
massacred.
any day, dude, another tribe shows up, it's to the last person. It's not
Holy
it's
shit, man.
it's to the last person, or you get like conquered. You get turned. They straight up they either
Damn.
slave you. If you're like a survivor from an enemy tribe that lost, they either slave you or they go, dude, you're one of us now, or else you don't have a choice, for real. And they would just do it. They would just join. They would
Kind of
just
sounds
chill.
like the other tribe really won all those battles.
Sounds like
You
the
know that
winners
one
won.
really big tribe?
The one really
Yeah,
big
sounds
tribe,
like the winners
the
won
colonies.
at their game.
To be fair, these dudes never touched a gun. Not until the dogs showed up. They were I'm be real, it was Civ 6.
Ain't my fault.
Civ 6, somebody got ahead
It
on the
was
tech.
yeah.
Somebody got ahead on the technology, and that's just an L. That's just how it happens.
Ooh, dude, you might be Native American.
I might be a
You might be
native every time.
American to the core.
Every time we've played Civ 6, I'm a Native American, and you're a fucking you're Teddy
Yeah,
Roosevelt. You're
you run
literally
around
Roosevelt.
with bugs and worms on sticks
Yeah,
and shit.
I'm for real. Like walking around with dudes with bolos, and you've got infantrymen.
Yeah, I've got like machine guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man,
about where
dude.
I left off. He just started talking about the Indians were getting fucked up. Some of them were ruling, some of them were not really ruling. Even the ones in cities would get like conquered, and then none of them wrote shit down. So if you got conquered, your whole history was gone. Your whole history was fucking erased. If your shit got fucked up,
Damn.
if you got
It
wiped
never
out,
existed.
if you lost the video game, you just got fucking back to the lobby. You got reset. Your shit never even existed. And he starts talking about how why we got the Louisiana Purchase, right?
Mm.
And he's like, first France owned it. France owned it, and then France was kind of being a dickhead because they had the exit of the Mississippi, so like any American colony along the Mississippi north of Louisiana
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get through and use their ports down there in Louisiana or Florida without getting dickheaded, without like a major
Yep.
tariff.
Yep.
So like so then Andrew Jackson gets into office and he's like, fuck, these dudes are the dudes that are in like Missouri, Mississippi, places like that, and they need to use those trade routes. They're getting mad. And Andrew Jackson's for real. He's going, if I don't do something about this, dude, these guys are gonna wild out and kill those guys. They're gonna go down there.
I don't blame them at all.
Back then, the president was terrified that dudes were just gonna take matters into their own hands and and like start a world war with muskets. That starts a world war, dude.
He has no say in it either. They
Dude,
just like, fuck France, dude. I
yeah,
got this.
for real. Those dudes, those like they're like businessmen, and they're going, dude, for real. If the U.S. government doesn't take care of this, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm taking, dude. They had like employees, and then they go, I'm taking me and my employees that I pay, and we're going down there. We're
'Cause they're mad now.
They're mad. They're not getting paid because there's no law telling me I gotta pay them unless I got money. Fucking rules, dude. so Andrew Jackson, he's like, fuck, dude. And then France sells the whole Louisiana Purchase to Spain. So Spain owns it for a little bit.
Wow.
Spain
What
owns it for a little bit.
bitches.
Spain like holds it true. They just keep doing the same shit. It was just new management. Dude, most of those colonies didn't even know Spain owed them now. Didn't even know that they were under new management.
Damn.
They were just like, if the conquistadors showed up, they just be like, all right, you say you're the new boss. You're the new fucking boss. I don't know anything. Dude, word of mouth, that's it back then. You get a letter that says under new management, you're like, damn, old guy died? You're like, fuck.
And you never meet your boss.
You go,
Ever.
I got sold, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
He got sold into new servitude.
Yep.
But then they would just kind of like chill. They'd be like, new manager's sick. He doesn't even know I'm a slacker. He doesn't know I'm fucking up. But
Dude, this is not nearly as expensive as the last one. This guy's
no,
fucking
exactly.
awesome.
This rules. These taxes are light work. But then I don't even know why Spain. Oh no, Napoleon gets in there. Napoleon gets in there and he's like, give it back. They just do.
Feisty little fucker.
They just do. Napoleon goes, give it back, and they just give it back. So it's back under France's rule, right?
They just roll over and die?
Yeah, they didn't even no fight. I don't think there was a single fight.
But
They
I'm
were just
saying,
like,
wow.
yeah, Spain.
Damn, dude.
Spain goes,
Spain might be
dude.
pussies.
I saw you in Egypt. I'm not fucking with you right now. Fuck that. But then Napoleon's like, all right, I'm gonna fix this shit up. So he's like, he wanted essentially he wanted to like have a French owned hub that was real dedicated, because all the bros down there are kind of just like doing whatever. They've been under like new management 2 or 3 times. So he's like, I'm gonna go to one spot and I'm gonna make sure it's fucking nice, that it's under my control. I'm getting these fucking tariffs. And this is gonna be the hub. This is gonna be the trade hub. So he goes down and he's like, I know where to go. Haiti. Haiti is still unruly today. Haiti can't.
Really?
Haiti is having a revolution. You didn't know Haiti's in the middle of like a civil war right now?
Oh, I thought you meant like they were forced to be reckoned with for like trade, and I was like, are they
No.
in like complete despair right
They're
now?
in disarray because they've always
Yeah.
been the feistiest bros. Napoleon goes, I'm sending my dudes down there and I'm shaping them up. He got fucking nuked. He got nuked, dude. He goes down to Haiti and he's
Damn.
like, fuck this. Sells the whole Louisiana Purchase to Andrew Jackson. I don't want it anymore. They fucked me up in Haiti.
You fucking baby rage.
He went, fuck this. I'm done. I'm not dealing with any of this shit. You fucking have it. He sells it to him for like 14 mil. That shit would be worth like 100 trillion right now. He sells all of the West Coast to America for like
Damn.
fucking chump change, relatively speaking. I always thought it was way cheaper though. 14 mil. That sounds pretty accurate for the time.
Yeah.
But he's dude. Napoleon gives it up, and then I didn't know this either. Andrew Jackson had haters. Andrew Jackson had mad haters,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah, dude. People did not like him.
when he was buying that, when he was buying the land, apparently when it come his policies, he was super strict. Were following the Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was a Constitution hog, and he goes, "Damn, there's nothing in the Constitution about whether or not we can buy new land." And if it wasn't in the Constitution, he just wasn't gonna do it. But he sees that deal, he goes, "Fuck, my haters are gonna have a fucking field day on this," and he makes the trade, and his haters are like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" His haters are immediately on his ass. They're on his ass, but secretly on the low, they're going, "Damn, that rules. He made a good deal. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy for real. He's a dickhead, but this rules. We got mad land." And that's where I left
I mean,
off.
I'm in the same boat.
For real.
I'm in the same
Yeah,
boat. Like, dude, you said this the whole time.
yeah, it's like, bro, you ran on. You're not gonna go against the Constitution. Nothing in the Constitution.
One
about
exception,
this.
guys. Just one exception.
One big ass cool ass exception where we get like doubling our fucking land mass. Sorry, my bad.
Literally.
But shit fucking rules. That's where I left off. But I thought that was some good fucking some good shit so far. I'm on page. Let me see this. I'm on page 8.
That's 8.
On page 8. This is a decent sized book.
What else is there to talk about?
Dude, this book is the Bible. This is the Old West Bible. There's 8 books in this book. 8 parts.
Holy shit.
This is the yeah. This is the Wild Wild West Bible. And it's gonna fucking dude. I just started and I'm already fucking getting the sickest information. I can't even imagine what this is gonna look like by the end. You're gonna be hearing more about this. It's gonna be pandemonium. I can only imagine. Dude, when the gold miners show up, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. That's my favorite part of West. Dude, you remember social studies in like 3rd grade? You're learning about the gold rush.
Yeah, I didn't really like learn about it. I kind of just did like gold panning at a mine. And they were like, "All right, that's your." Yeah, we went and did gold panning.
Yeah, we did gold panning. I had like a whole like year or half a year of social. At least that felt like it to me. I think it's just because it was my favorite shit that I learned back then. I remember, dude. There's that book. What's the book where the kid and his butler go out to the west and go gold panning? It's a classic book. I think it's like a classic school book. Let me try and look it up because it has some sick information, has some sick knowledge.
I don't think I ever read that one. Maybe I did. Kind of sounds familiar.
What? What the fuck? Oh, By the Great Horn Spoon. 12-year-old boy and his butler stow away on a ship bound for California gold rush.
That sounds familiar.
That's a goat book. I read that in social studies in probably 3rd grade. Loved it, dude. My favorite part. There's two of my favorite parts about that book. One, the kid and the butler. They're out in the California West. And one day they're out there panning, and then a big ass bear shows up. Big ass bear. The butler squares up to the bear. The butler squares up to the bear and spooks it. This is fiction. This has to be fiction. I can't even fathom this not being fiction. But the butler fucking squares up. I think he gets his shit rocked, but he does ward off the bear while the kid's like hiding. Oh.
Damn, dude, the butler's a goat.
Yeah, man. I just remember another funny part. These dudes, they're wearing like full like fucking 49er gear. They're wearing like all the clothes. They're wearing like 5 layers of clothes because it's cold as shit and they're gonna die.
Yep.
And they would go out. They go gold panning all fucking day for like a week, and then they'd start heading back. They're like, all right, we're gonna go back to town, sell off some of this gold or something. And for some reason, they're like, they literally just have like saddlebags full of gold.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right, we gotta cross this river. Let's just get through. It gets a little deeper than they were expecting, They start drowning because they got gold on
Ooh.
them. These dudes just spent a week almost dying to a bear gold panning, and they gotta unbuckle the saddlebags of gold because it's weighing them down and drowning them. Yeah, they fucking lose it. It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's some gnarly shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, dude? You got like, you're
No,
getting
I just
like,
wouldn't cross that river.
yeah. You'd think that would be the only option, but you spend like one day in one day you get like a fucking handful of gold maybe because it was flush with gold back then, but
Mm,
so you finally got your fucking satchel, you got your sacks of gold, you're ready to go home and be flush with cash, and then you almost drown and have to lose all of it back to the river. You're like, I
I
got
tweak, dude. Someone's
that's
gonna come up big though.
someone comes up, probably some like one of those GoPro dudes that goes swimming in the river now, comes up
Yeah, magnet
major.
fishing.
Yeah, somebody magnet
Damn,
fishing
dude.
150 years later comes up huge. But the last part, my favorite fact, I don't even know if this is an actual fact, but my favorite part of this book, um, the gold miners, they would always come back to town and they'd be like gnarly. They'd be fucked up. They'd be like long
Mm,
hair, dirty, disgusting. They're just like they come to town and they're basically pirates. They're showing up and they're dirty and they're loud and they're ready to get drunk. But they're like, I gotta shape up for the ladies. So all these gold
yeah.
panners, they're going out and they're going to the barbers. They don't have any cash. And the barbers are fucking genius, dude. The barbers go, don't worry about the cash. All I want in exchange, I'm gonna keep your hair after I cut your hair. And the gold panners, they're kind of like, they're like you, dude. They're like, what the fuck? Why does he want my hair? These barbers, they're taking all this extra hair and they're gold panning it and getting mad gold out of their hair because these dudes are surrounded by gold all day. They're surrounded by gold flakes all day. It's getting in their hair and they don't realize it. And then
Wow.
later, the gold panners, they pick up on this and they're like, fair deal. I'm getting a free haircut. You can have my hair. Fuck it. They're just
They
chill
just
with
chill
it.
with it.
They're just chill with it. They're just having a good. They're like, fuck it. That's economy, baby. That's it. They found a good. They
I mean,
found a
they're
good
kind of
loophole.
right. Yeah.
They fucking, you know what? These guys, dude, and barbers were like doctors back then too. So it's like this guy's probably educated. So yeah, he won. He got the gold. It cool, fine by me. These dudes were just going
Damn,
out.
dude.
These dudes were like paying for everything with gold flakes too. Like here's a fucking, they sprinkle some dust on a guy's hand to pay him, and the dude's like, holy shit, that's a major tip.
Oh, there's a whole bottle of whiskey.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Here you go. Yeah, slamming that shit down on the table. That's fucking nuts. That shit rules.
Man,
The American
is
dude, the
gold
Wild
still
West,
worth like anything
dude, gold is
today?
like gold. Ever since we got off the gold standard, gold is worth like 2.5 times the American dollar now.
So it's like,
We took the fattest L going off the gold standard.
yeah, it's like basically nothing.
Yep, just the other day I saw a chart that was it's worth like a lot more than it was even back then. It's good.
So what's the standard now?
And nothing. It's free. Dollars free. It's the Federal Reserve. The Fed, dude. The Fed. Everybody who's been assassinated hated the Fed. Lincoln hated the Fed. JFK hated the Fed. I think fucking who's the other initial guy? Who's the other initial president? Uh
Lincoln, Kennedy,
the one right after
um,
World War II who got us out of the Great
Theodore
Depression.
Roosevelt. Theodore
No.
Roosevelt. That's the one who got us out of the Great
FDR.
Depression.
FDR. FDR.
Franklin. Wait.
Franklin D. Roosevelt. Different
Yeah.
Roosevelt. It's like his grandson
Oh
or something.
fuck.
Yeah.
That was my whole president fucking
FDR? FDR was your
assignment.
dude?
Yeah, he was my president. Yes.
Dude, my boy
For
was
school.
Grover. Grover Cleveland.
Can't believe I fucking.
Damn.
Damn it. I was confident. I was like, dude, Theodore, come on.
Theodore, come on, man. I know. Now Theodore was the Parks and also the cowboy, as we learned today.
Mm.
And then FDR actually got down to business and like fucking pulled us up by our bootstraps, basically.
He was kind of a genius.
He did.
He was actually kind of a genius.
I'm pretty sure he started the Federal Reserve, or he didn't start it, but he
No, he started.
he helped him a lot.
He started Social Security. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
he started
and like food stamps essentially.
and FDIC, the backing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. Something about the Federal Reserve.
Pretty genius for getting
Yeah.
us out of that.
Yep, he got it. He
But
really came up with some
kind
shit.
of blows nowadays.
And we should just become a history podcast. We should just be historians.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna
Mm-mm-mm.
be Middle East focused.
Ooh. I like
No,
I'm
no,
gonna stick to post Civil War American history. I'm gonna stick to
because then
cowboys.
no, we can't do
No, we're
history
not.
because then it becomes political,
Ooh.
and we don't want to become political.
You start to wonder why 109? 109. That's a geopolitical
6 million?
masterpiece. Enough said. Enough said about that.
Enough
That's
said.
all that
Enough
needs to be
said.
said on that matter.
Yeah,
Oh, holy shit. Oh,
dude, I
fuck.
have like nothing as interesting to talk about,
Yeah, I know.
but
I kind of
can I
fucking
show you something
dominated
cool?
today. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
Dude, check this out.
Holy shit. Is it done?
It's done.
God damn, where you putting that beast?
Um, Probably on the wall with the other Legos.
Yeah. That
And then I
bit.
have a minifigure display case that's like actually
Oh,
very large.
nice.
I'm gonna put it above my switches for my lights.
Nice. Damn, that thing's like 5 years in the making, right? That was 5 years
Yeah,
in the
it's a
making
while.
with about a 5 year
Uh,
break and actually working on it.
Dude, look at this. How many leftover studs I have?
Damn, that looks sick, dude.
Like,
That's a Halloween bag of candy.
yes, it is. It's insane.
That's
Dude,
what's up.
I don't know if I told you this. This last weekend, I went to. I think this might be my first. No, not my first convention. My first convention was Magic.
Ooh. Oh
Magic the
yeah, you went to
Gathering.
the Lego Con.
I went to a Lego convention this weekend,
Ooh, with
and
your
I'm not
boyfriend.
gonna lie, with my boyfriend. It's not boyfriend. I have a girlfriend.
I have a
But
girlfriend.
for the story of my boyfriend,
Stop saying I have a boyfriend, guys. I have a
literally,
girlfriend. I don't have a boyfriend.
literally.
Not cool.
So we go to this Lego convention. Tickets were $17. I was like,
That's actually pretty
shoot,
nice.
you see some cool stuff. It'll be worth it.
Yep.
Walk in there, and very small building for a convention. But I figure it's not as popular. There's a lot of kids there. You don't need a bunch of like. You don't need a big area, right?
Mm.
So we're walking through this. They've got some really cool stuff there. Some really cool, like they had people who were on like Lego Masters, the show.
Oh shit.
There was people who were like are featured in like the Lego encyclopedias with like the stickers and everything
Yeah.
of the books from like the book fair and all that.
Mm.
People who were featured in those books were there.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
And then like every convention, there's vendors. And some of them were pretty cool. They had like random little vendors for whatever,
Yeah.
knockoff bricks, whatever the fuck.
Gold plated.
And then we get to the sets.
Mm-hmm.
There's two main vendors, it looks like, who are literally the long side of the building. They're taking up that entire side of the building.
Oh shit.
And you can walk through and you can look at all of these sets. And so we're walking through and I go, wow, man, that's from like 2003. Holy shit, that's $3,000 for a fucking Lego dog.
Retired sets are going for $3,000.
Yes. And then I
Oh
walked in
my
there and I was like,
God.
hold on, this one just came out. This one's out right now. $60 markup.
What the fuck?
And it's out. I was sitting there, I was like, dude, this sucks. This blows. Everything there had an insane markup. Dude. For real, man-child walks in. Okay? Big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like 7 foot. Big. Might be retarded.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh,
And
you're talking a big dog.
I'm talking a big motherfucker.
Oh shit. You're talking a tank.
He walks in. Yes, he walks in with his mother, who's 5 foot nothing, probably 400 pounds.
Oh my god, he
and
ripped her in half.
he's holding 4 different sets in his arms that easily equate to, like, 6 grand, and she's
No.
just tapping away. Tap, tap. Fucking he's cashing her out, dude. I catch him on the way out, he's doubled. He's doubled. He probably ran her, like, 10 grand that day
Oh
in
my
Legos.
god.
It's fucking insane.
Damn. Do you think that lady just got mad credit card debt?
No, cause it looked like a debit card. I mean, if she was putting that on debit, she got money. She was an old lady, so she's probably
Damn.
retired.
She's lit. Damn. He's working on that inheritance while she's
Mm.
alive.
He had to be like maybe early 20s, maybe.
God
He was a
damn.
young cat.
Oh, young buck getting in
Yeah,
yeah early. Holy shit.
yeah,
6'9" tank. That's a fucking boomer.
yeah,
That's a Left 4
yeah.
Dead boomer.
But
Holy
this leads into
shit.
my other talk.
Yeah.
I got hungry that day, as one does in a
As
day.
one tends to do at a convention, that's a risky game.
Well, no, we had left the convention at this point.
Okay.
We
Okay.
we were through with it. And I wanted Cane's, so we go to Cane's. Have you noticed how fast food has fallen off since you've been a child?
I've had this conversation probably 4 times in the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Fast food, because I sent you that video. Fast food isn't fast and isn't cheap anymore. It's not fast,
That's
it's not
right.
cheap at all. It fucking
Mhm.
sucks. Yeah.
Yep. It blows now because I went into Cane's. And you get your usual, you don't care about the coleslaw.
Yep, no
You get
slaw.
toast.
Fuck the
You
slaw.
get butter on both sides.
Get that
Butter
BOB.
on both sides is very important.
It's
It's very,
imperative.
very imperative
Mm-hmm.
for a Cane's meal. Every single time I've gotten Cane's for like the past 4 times, never butter on both sides. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and complain and everything, but it seems like Cane's is kind of cheaping out because for it to happen that many times at that many different stores, kind of seems like they don't really want to pay for the extra butter.
Sounds like,
Maybe I'm just being a
yeah.
fat ass,
Sounds like they got
but
dudes on the inside.
right. And have
Saboteurs.
you noticed how the chicken place, the fucking chicken sucks?
The chicken sucks. The fries are frozen. The bread is not getting butter on both sides. If you even look at that coleslaw, you probably shit your pants. The chicken,
Yes,
dude, the chicken, oh, it's tough. It's grainy,
dude. Like the
stringy.
skin slides off,
Yep, the
right?
breading is
It's not
nothing.
crispy. There's nothing to it.
Mm-mm.
And
It's
the
all
fries,
gone.
your fries, they're good, whatever.
Yeah.
But then, like, you go to McDonald's, it makes you, it makes me shit my
Dude,
brains out every
and
fucking time now.
you're not paying under $15 for a fast food meal anymore.
No,
You
no,
are
it's like a
not.
restaurant price like 5
Yep.
years ago.
Yep. You are not.
It's insane.
You are almost getting restaurant food cheaper now. It is
Yes,
actually more worth it to pay like $2 extra for a $17 meal from a restaurant. That's
yes,
slightly better
infinitely
quality.
better.
Not even
No,
that much better.
some
It's
places, dude, they're
you
holding
gotta
it down.
you can find the place, but like I would, dude. Me and my girlfriend, we learned one recipe. We cook one recipe
Mhm.
now. It's we got at least 6 meals. I might even be forgetting a couple of meals. At least 6 meals out of like $15 worth of stuff.
Yep.
I about busting my pants every time I fucking cook that up.
Mhm.
It makes me feel joy because my bank account is not weeping,
So
not
I saw
pissing
a
and
video
shitting
on
my
this.
pants. Hmm.
What is it called? There's a company, right? There's a company for everything. The shit you don't think of. Okay,
Hmm.
you go. Okay, where does Cane's get their chicken?
Hmm.
Well, obviously, they can't buy it from one chicken farm.
No,
Okay,
nationwide.
well, they get it nationwide from a company who distributes said chicken. Okay, and I can't remember the name of this company, but there's two. There's two really really big ones
Two
that are
chicken
like
companies.
fucking like Microsoft and Apple for food distribution.
Yeah.
And if you notice, all the local restaurants, right? it's almost, if you go somewhere that gets like um farm to fork or like organic, it's crazy expensive
Yeah.
because obviously you got to go and get it. You got to get a shipment from them. If you go to this place, obviously it's going to be cheap. They're going to fucking cut down on all the
Yeah.
prices. It's not crazy good food.
Mm-mm.
And I think that's exactly what's happening. I think the video was dead on. And I wish I had it, but the guy was basically like, dude, if you're getting all the same food from the same place, you're not eating anything different. You're
Nope.
eating the same food from different places.
Remixed. That's it. Yep.
Yes, that's it. Like you
It's
get
bad.
different fries, but it's all the same fucking potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the same fucking chicken. What's the difference?
Nothing.
You're just eating it at a different
Dude.
place.
You know why restaurants are boring now and gray?
We just talked about
Yep.
this. I
Yep.
don't remember, but it
It's
pissed me off.
it's so that since the food quality has dropped,
That's right.
they don't care if they shut down. They just want to be able to sell the building when they're done with it.
Yep.
If
It's
the if
purely
Yep,
fucking
it's
property
it's
value.
all real estate. Every fast
Yep.
food chain is just a real estate company now. McDonald's invented the prospect and they have capitalized on it and now everybody does it. You won't see a new McDonald's with a play place. You won't see a Pizza Hut with the cool roof. You won't see a Taco Bell with cool interior. Nothing is going to be the same anymore because they want to give you shit food, and if the community does not buy all that food, they don't care. They'll go out of business and recoup all the losses by selling the property to another business. That's the whole business model now. They set it up, they go, all right, fuck it. We built this, we own the property. If it doesn't pan out for the restaurant, who cares? Let's
That
just sell the
blows,
property.
man.
Yep. It
That
fucking
blows
blows.
incredibly.
It's
I
outrageous.
wish there was like a cap. Like it was like, okay, how about we put, you know, well then it wouldn't be a free market. It wouldn't
Nope.
be a capitalist economy.
I thought there would be a revolution.
Yeah. But imagine if like,
Yep.
McDonald's was capped at 300 stores or 500 stores.
Or
Okay?
even just $500 billion if they were capped at like a $300 billion market cap.
You
And
can't do
then
money. You can't do money because then
yeah,
that is definitely not a capitalistic
yeah,
society.
true.
But if you did stores, you go, okay, well, it's not the best scenario, but like, okay, we can have, I don't know, 20 McDonald's in all of California.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably 20 McDonald's in fucking Sacramento as is.
Yep. Dude,
So
okay, this is different, but In-N-Out, there are 15 In-N-Outs in Vegas.
that's insane.
Mm-hmm. And they don't even play it like McDonald's does. There has to be at least 100 McDonald's in Vegas. Dude, we live
Yeah.
next to 3 Starbucks at our old place. We could see 3 Starbucks from standing in one spot.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and they
Dude,
were all getting
there was two
business.
there and they just made
Yeah.
one.
There were 2 there for years, and then they built another. Just cuz.
Within like 500 feet, probably.
You
Insane.
a professional baseball player could throw a baseball from one and hit either of the other two.
Yes. Comfortably.
Yeah, like with no stress.
Man,
Shohei
dude.
Ohtani is able to peg all 3 Starbucks from one vantage point. It's a
That
fucked up
blows.
society we live in. We
It
made
is
it.
what it is, though.
Yep,
We did make it on an
we made it.
unfortunate note,
On a very
but we did make
unfortunate
it.
note, we may be black pilled today, but that just means we can take the white pill tomorrow. The
Yin
white
and
pill of
yang.
come. On that note, I'll be coming back at you.
You take that pill.
Might be coming back with more history next week. I might, or we'll do something else. But I liked this. This was good. This felt nice.
This was good. This was a lot better than just what you do this week.
I fucking like jacked off. I think some.
I ain't gonna think. I definitely did.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Not much going on.
Well,
All right, later, man.
later.